Well, something looks like it doesn't belong here. Just got done getting a little Java, some shower time. Look at that. Is it me or does that tire look low? Damn it, I just had them put on. Oy, load looks good. We'll have to do some pre-trip action. Now we gotta go to a tire shop. It's always something. Always something. Oh man. There's never a good spot to put you guys. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm gonna start doing some more YouTube stuff and focusing on it. More of a day in the life type of shit. Vlog it. We're getting a late start today, but we didn't get in the truck stop till late. And that sort of thing happens. You'll have that on them big jobs. And it is unusually beautiful weather in Illinois for February. I always like to keep my truck organized and clean and my bed made and shit for a couple of reasons. One, I just like it that way. Let's see. It's almost flat now. Yeah. It's hard to tell, but it is almost flat. I don't see nothing in it right off, but there's gotta be something in it, right? Has to be. Oh yeah. Tell you what. If you're gonna run as many miles as we do in trucks, you're gonna have tire problems. It's just gonna happen. Part of the game. Pulled over here to Southern Tire Mart. Shout out to them. They got them all over the country, but Southern Tire Mart will work on a hot shot, whereas Love's and all them other shops, the Pilot shops, the Goodyear service. I don't know about Goodyear service. I have not tried one of them in a while, but most of them won't work on hot shots. So I'm super thankful. He said he doesn't have any tires, but if it can be patched, he'll patch it. It's one of the brand new Michelins that I just bought, actually. But anyway, guys, I like to keep my bed made, and which, believe it or not, is in the FMCSA regulation book, which is stupid. But you guys have all seen the YouTube video where the guy was getting a violation for not having his bed made. And it's a thing. But anyway, I like to do that just in case I do get a DOT inspection. They look at the condition of my equipment and say, oh, he was keeping it clean. He's organized. His paperwork is together. I mean, everything down to, I have a nice little binder for my BOLs and stuff. I've got a nice little clean binder for my book stuff. I don't have a bunch of crap in my truck, so I try to keep it, I don't have a bunch of crap on the dash. I don't have a bunch of crap in the center console. Just coffee, key. I got my little hat here that I like to keep close and handy. But yeah, I'm planning on doing some more vlog day in the life type stuff. Today, getting the tire fixed. Let's go. Probably definitely gonna get a truck wash. This truck and trailer needs it bad. We're 50 miles from, this was a 2-part delivery. We're 50 miles from the first one, 400 miles from the second part. And then this will be completed. Here we go. That'll be the rest of the day. We'll probably be back on the road hopefully real soon. Look at that. My rim is leaking, so that means my rim is bad. I win. I always win when I win big. When I do it right. Brand new tire. You can't just be a simple tire patch. It's got to be a fucked rim. Oh, it's so funny. Now I have to get a new rim that matches. I wonder how. I'll have to go to Ford and order that rim. And the spare that's up underneath there, remember this is a rental. It's a 2020, it ain't even that old. They must have had tire issues with it, but it's like some eBay rim. It isn't even the correct steel spare that goes to the Ford. There's that, but that rim is trash. They're gonna take because the tire is whacked, so they're gonna take the spare rim that we have, put the new Michelin tire that I have on the spare rim, and then put the crappy rim. We can throw the crappy rim away, we don't even need it, and then throw the spare tire up in the truck. And that's what we're gonna do. Raw. What we got going on is the tires, or the rim, sorry, that was the spare. Somebody at one point must have had like aftermarket wheels on this truck. It's a 2020. And they must have had different wheels on it than the factory wheels. They put the factory wheels back on, and they had a spare tire problem at one time and chunked the original spare, which is weird why you would do that, but people are stupid. Anyway, so they put this aftermarket spare on there that requires a special lug nut, a longer lug nut than the factory lug nuts. Old boy had to run one way to go get me some lug nuts at O'Reilly's, like 25 minutes. And then 25 minutes back, that's whatever that is. Here we are, waiting on lug nuts. As soon as he gets that done, that's back, puts them on, we're ready to get out of here and go get delivered. But man, I woke up, got my shower this morning, got my Java, thought, hell, it's gonna be a nice easy day, Tater, let's go. Womp, womp, womp. That didn't happen. But hey, whatever, fuck it, I'm optimistic. We'll still get this on down the road and on to the next one. We gotta get a truck wash for sure. I keep saying that. I said it in 20 videos. I still haven't got one. Just been going. This one old boy that was working on this, cool young guy, but he had to cut the tire off of the other rim. And I don't know what you make about that. I've never heard of anybody cutting a tire off. This is what we got going on. This is our rim that was cracked and leaking. And as you can see, those are our lug nuts. And they don't fit in them long holes. And that's our weird aftermarket wheel. That definitely did not come on here as a spare. Man, it's ugly as shit. I don't even know why you would want that as a spare. But there's the tire. I don't know. I never heard of nobody cutting a tire. What's funny, guys, is some of these guys take a little while to get a tire off. You go to some of these shops and they break it down and get a tire off. 2 minutes flat. Time them. Wham, wham. And the new one is on. It takes them longer to break out their tools than it does to take the tire off the wheel and put the new one on. I don't know what you make of that. But the weather was freakishly warm for Illinois, and now it's going chilly again. It's supposed to be in the 20s by the weekend, I think. But anyhow, here we go. As soon as he gets those lug nuts on, I'm out of here. Ooh wee, dinner time. How many of y'all think you could eat carnivore straight up all the time like that? I think a lot of people think they can, or that it would be easy, and then they try to do it and the brain wants sugar, can't stop, nothing but water to drink. Now you can have chicken, beef, whatever, but bacon on this. But could you do it? I can tell you from experience, in about a year of doing it, there was times I messed up, ate something else, got a donut, I stayed on it. I'd say 80%, 90% committed, stuck with it. I didn't drink any sodas. That's one thing I didn't do though. I never messed up by drinking sodas or teas or any of that. Just straight water with lemon. And that's how I was able to drop 90 pounds. Almost more than that now. It sure is easy to put it on. The weight goes on, you don't even notice it. And I did it while truck driving with no exercise, which I thought was impossible, but it is possible. What's crazy is that just because we have taste buds, these trucks are full of guys that are 400 pounds, 350. And for that seconds or minutes of enjoyment you get out of eating shit and sugar, but the negative long-term health effects that you have, or the pain that you go through, that's the crazy part, is feeling inflamed and lethargic and pain and all the bullshit that you feel when you can't move your fat ass around. You know, when all that goes away, it's crazy that 90% of Americans are willing to feel like shit in order to taste sugar, or that little bit of a sensation you get for a few minutes of eating or drinking, you know, gallons of soda all day or whatever. Is bizarre. The concept is bizarre. Not that it is bizarre, because hell, you know, once you get your brain on the sugar vibe, it is hard to get up. They say it's like the most addictive substance on the planet. So, yeah, I see why, but it's still a bizarre thing. These guys can't pass their medical. Hell, it's funny when you see them on YouTube and shit get into a fight. They can't last fucking 30 seconds. That's part of what made me want to do it. I didn't want to be having kids and not be able to protect my family, man, being some fat ass, you know, getting winded and shit when you go to walk across the parking lot. I wish you guys the best. I hope you can get in shape. I hope you can be healthy for your family, for yourself, for your long-term goals. Do any of you guys ever think what's after trucking? When you retire, or, you know, what's next? You should. And part of that plan not only should be financial, but your health.